When is it starting? That's a good question. I guess it's starting now. So, welcome to the Oral Seas Sploog, Season 2, second recording. We're here with Jonas747 again because he was a great guest. Clearly.
Hold on.
Very sick.
You should have waited before you started.
No, that was great. That's like classic Oral Seed Splooge opening right there. In 2 years, people will be looking back at this episode and be like, wow.
Wow, I sure wish Jonas was still around. It's a shame he died like 3 days after the podcast.
Dude, it's not been 2 years, but I'm looking back at it right now, man.
Well, you were on the podcast a year ago, so...
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything about it.
It was garbage.
That's how you know it's a great podcast.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's how you know it's good. If you can't remember it at all.
Oh my god. Alright, so what am I supposed to say?
Anything on your mind? Want to get off your chest?
Yeah, okay, yeah, off my chest. Something that's been bothering me a lot, right? It's the clocks, the times, the AM PM thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have 10. You have 10 AM, 11 AM. What comes after 11 AM?
12 p.m.
12 p.m., which makes no fucking sense because it should be 11 p.m. But you go from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. What the fuck is wrong with this shit? It's stupid.
You got a good point.
You got a good point. I agree. It's actually retarded, but
it's fucking retarded, man.
What do you expect from our species? To be honest, like we decided to go to 12 instead of an even, or like an even 10. We decided to go 12 hours in a day.
I don't know. Isn't that because it's divisible by, I don't know, odd numbers or something? I don't know.
Right, but you could still make like add a
few
minutes to an hour.
10 by 3, for example, but you can divide 12 by 3, right? 4 times. Yeah.
Sure.
Why don't we just do army
decimals?
Decimals? What's a decimal?
Wait, what is a decimal, Jonas?
Yeah, what is a decimal, Milo?
Oh yeah.
Speaking binary, excuse me.
A decimal. Okay, a decimal is the fractions.
Why did we?
Oh,
how did this turn into math?
And I know my math. Clearly, I got B's. God damn it.
Milo graduated.
Oh, I graduated a GED program.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yes. Speaking of GED, someone here needs to get his still. I'm gonna oust you on our podcast. Get your GED, Harry.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill you.
Dude, playing video games all day does not count as an education.
It is if I'm a gamer.
Oh, he's got the game education, boys.
Yeah.
Gamer occupation.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Watch out, he's gonna fucking kill you with his martial arts learned from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yes. Kung Fu Call of Duty new game.
My IRL perks.
I can run fast.
Yes, I can run fast. I have the run fast perk.
Dude, you got those running shoes from Professor Oak.
Oh god.
Like Pokemon now.
Got them from Coach Griff.
You just go steal a bunch of babies and throw them at people.
Are you throwing the shoes at people or the babies at people?
Babies. It's like Pokemon.
Yeah, fair enough. But
it's like Pokemon.
Dude, I could get behind some Pokeballs to catch some children. I mean,
Of course you would. You listen to Ween.
I'm just gonna go off in a side and call the FBI.
The
Yeah,
FBI?
we should get the FBI on our podcast.
Oh, FBI. There you
Yeah,
go.
Agent
you talking
Dale,
about you
Agent
wanting to
Dale
capture kids
Cooper
and whatnot?
Wang.
Hey,
no,
I mean, we've gone after literally everyone else. Why not go after the FBI?
Next episode, we're having David Lynch on the podcast.
Oh yeah, this
Yes.
happening.
I
For
think he
sure.
smokes weed.
He smokes weed, probably.
Epic.
I hope so.
Most likely.
I mean, he is an old man. I bet his joints could use the relief.
Mm.
His joints could use some joints.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, he drinks a lot of milk then.
Yeah. We should go after the whole
Hemp
state
milk.
of California.
Florida.
Florida?
Florida.
I mean, yeah, let's...
Nobody likes Florida.
No, fuck Florida.
What about Norway?
Norway's
Norway's
pretty chill.
side.
I'd
Yeah.
fuck Norway, but
You'd
fuck
fuck
Florida.
Norway.
Yeah,
They
if
could've
Norway
fucking-
Norway was a person, I'd be getting fucked by Norway, probably.
I was about to say to fuck Norway, you'd have to have a pretty big dick.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. You could just like start somewhere and just fuck literally everywhere.
Oh
So
yeah.
there's not like it
Yes.
just take a long time. Like if
A
you were,
huge dick or an indomitable will.
yeah, exactly. And
Probably just
it would take
stick your
your
dick.
whole life. Like you'd have to be dedicated to the task of fucking Norway, right? But you could do it.
I mean, you could just stick a dick in the ground and call it a day.
But that's a piece of Norway. That isn't Norway as a whole.
Do you have
You
to
can't
fuck all the
claim you
landmarks
fucked
then?
Norway.
Which
If
which
you only
politician
fucked a
in
whole-
Norway, who in Norway represents Norway as a whole?
Yeah, what's your national treasure?
Yeah.
What?
Like a
What's
person
national
that would
treasure?
be yeah.
Yeah, who's the
I
most
don't
famous
know.
Norwegian? Probably Jonas,
Well-
honestly.
Yeah, probably me. I
Fuck.
mean, my
I
dad.
mean, he did create Yag, the most
But yeah, I
popular
did do that.
Discord bot.
Oh really?
Most popular? No, I don't. That's not true though. Come on, you gotta keep these files. Hold on.
All right, not the most popular, but the best designed.
Mm.
I'll take that. I love you, man.
Yeah, I love you too, boy.
Okay, I think we have to fuck Edvard Grieg.
Edward
He's
Grieg.
been dead for like 100 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a hard pass for me.
You've heard it
Well,
here
after-
first. Jonas will not fuck a corpse.
Yeah, I'm not into dead people.
I mean, he was born in the 1800s. I bet
Would
he's
you let
nice.
other people
There's not
fuck
much
your
left of him
corpse,
now, huh?
though? Like,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
okay, cool.
I will donate my body to science and to degenerates.
Yeah, wasn't that a
Same
Louis
thing.
C.K. bit? It was a
What?
bit. It was some comedian was on about that. I think it was Louis C.K. But they were like, I'm gonna just dedicate. I'm like after I die, I'm just gonna let people have their way with my body.
Hold up.
Jonas died that very day.
Are you gonna-
Sucking my
Okay,
bolt.
still alive. He's just dead in the media.
Oh, I see. Faked his own death.
Oh no, I mean like, the media hates him.
Oh, I see.
Louis C.K. Yeah.
Are you gonna run for politics, Jonas?
I'd vote for Jonas.
You
Jonas?
know, with my with the amount of politics I know, yes, I will.
Honestly, Jonas, you should become an American citizen and run for governor of Oregon, and I'll vote for you.
Ambassador.
Can non-American people be governor?
Yeah, everything except for the president you can do as long as you're an American citizen for like a certain amount of years.
That means I have to go to America though and live there.
Yeah, but you could live with me. Imagine all the jams we would be doing. The
Strawberry jam?
moments. The weed
So
is legal.
why would he leave Norway though?
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
Why don't we
Yeah.
go there?
that's a good
Yeah.
question. That's a good point. You know, Norway is already set up to be a better country than the States, so
Yeah, why does Jonas have to come to Bumville instead of
because
us
we
going
want
to?
Bumville to be as good as Norway.
Oh,
well,
I
to be
see.
fair, it's pretty
He'll
cheap to live in America.
It not where we live. Like it depends on where you live. Like the highly populated, like more modern cities, it's very expensive. Like probably an
Yeah, well, yeah,
equivalent
that's normal.
to like I
Yeah.
mean anywhere else. But it is like considerably cheaper if you want to live in the Midwest or like the South where it kind of just looks like a second or third world country. So, you know, you get what you pay for in America.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it's a capitalist country for a reason.
Yeah, it really is.
How do you feel about the Dutch?
I fucking love them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about it. I don't
Yeah.
have some long-winded story. I don't have any qualms
A
or
Dutch
any.
Dutchman saved me when I was a child.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything. I met a couple of them and the cool people, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. I've been saving that for a day.
Nice. I'm glad to hear it.
Mm.
What does Norway have? What's in Norway? Other than dragons.
Oh, wait, what? Like, we have. Oh, okay, sure. We have dragons, yeah.
Yeah,
We have all
I
kind
heard he
of
had dragons.
mythological creatures there. We have dragons. Dragons is not. Not it is kind of.
What about your
Some
unicorns,
dinosaur.
though?
Unicorns. Fuck unicorns. We don't talk about the unicorns.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, there's some history between you and the unicorns. I forgot.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
What?
Bad blood. Bad blood.
Bad
We
blood.
also have ice bears walking around in the streets.
Ice bears?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
we call them. I mean, you call them polar bears. We call them ice bears because it's cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That
ice
is
bears
cool.
are. That's way more badass. I'm stealing that.
Yeah. You have like polar bear. Like, what the fuck is a polar bear? Like, ice bear. Oh, that's badass. Oh,
Yeah. Do you imagine like a giant bear that just summons ice as it walks?
Yeah.
Oh no. Bear Kana.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
term
we have
polar
those.
bear
We
is
have those
polarizing.
side. What else? Oh yeah,
what
we have
other-
we have socialism, which means that when you get a paycheck, everyone around you is legally allowed to take a part of it.
Really?
Everyone is legally allowed to enter your home because everyone owns it, you know.
Right.
So how much of your paycheck can they take?
However much they want, but you can take it back from them.
Oh, what?
So it's like
Wait, how
everything in Norway is bartering.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, you know, you
okay.
punch them.
Yeah.
I see. I was gonna ask, has it become civilized over time because people got sick of punching each other?
Nah,
It's my
dude,
paycheck.
We never
that's
get sick of punching each other.
Viking blood, straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, like Norway was the hub for Vikings.
No, that's true. Except Vikings went elsewhere to get their paychecks and,
Yeah.
and women and everything else.
Pretty much.
Vikings invented teabagging.
Oh my
They
God.
probably did.
It's a little known fact, but it's true. I was there. I was there personally.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
I
mention.
was the one being teabagged.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention in the beginning of the episode. Jonas is an immortal that's been here since the beginning of man.
Well, yeah. I assume that was like general knowledge.
Yeah, but I mean, he has like European history. He doesn't know what's been going on like in other countries.
No clue.
Yeah, no.
Cause like before like transportation, which is fairly new, especially for someone like Jonas. Like he
Yeah.
just
What the
couldn't
hell
move
is
around
cars?
well. Like he just
I'm
kind of
a-
had to stay around in Europe.
I'm amazed you could use Discord, man. That's a big feat for an immortal.
Well, it's a little known fact as well, but all Vikings turn into gamers. So like, and Discord is a chat for gamers, you know. So like,
Did you know
it's
that
also a chat for Vikings.
Vikings invented Minecraft? That is true. Because they needed more places to conquer and build, but they like ran out. So they
Fun
made
fact: Notch was a Viking before.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, he stole it from the Vikings. No one knows. He covered it up quite well.
He fucking murdered all those Vikings.
You fucking no,
Yeah,
he just pussied out and made a game.
you thought you knew what happened to the Vikings. You know shit. It was actually Notch and in a mass extermination.
Oh my god.
Billions of Viking lives
Dude,
lost.
and you know that diamond pickaxe you can craft in the game of Minecraft? That was Notch's weapon of choice.
No.
Jesus. Just imagine
like-
fucking. Oh.
It's like Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
Except I think a little bit more gruesome. Because getting hit with a pickaxe would be like.
Someone should like make a really
Repeat
shitty
what
Minecraft mod where they just like edit the pickaxe to be Notch's warhammer and they like turn all the villagers into Vikings.
Ultra violent Minecraft mod.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's gonna be
Doomcraft.
banned It's gonna be banned worldwide. It's gonna be on the black market.
Black
A
market
mod
Minecraft.
you can't even download through regular means.
Fire
Web
up Thor.
Minecraft.
Download.
It takes
Minecraft.
3 days to download, even with the best internet.
Just overhauls the entire game. Now runs on the Cry engine.
Oh no. It's
Oh,
just
that's a
video
bad meme.
footage of the massacre.
Hey, yep.
Fucking Cry engine. Oh my
Shitty Cry
god.
engine meme.
Yeah, why can't you cry in Minecraft? Why aren't there more emotions to express?
I think Notch was trying to say that men aren't supposed to have feelings.
Mm.
Well, clearly Notch is unenlightened, so
I feel very strongly about that.
yeah.
That Notch is an incel, or that men should not have feelings.
Both.
Yeah.
I feel strongly about that. It's a lot of
Midnight
emphasis on the
Sun.
feel, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Why
mean,
doesn't America have a midnight sun?
in all reality, though, like, men don't have emotions, and vaginas are propaganda spread by the US government.
My vagina.
Vaginas don't exist. They're women just have penises.
Oh no.
Vaginas are CGI.
You you heard it here first. Heard it here first, folks. Vaginas are CGI.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I need a drink.
Too much information for one sitting, Jonas.
Oh yeah, you have no idea. My brain is like mind blown, you know.
Yeah, you need to go into that classic Rave Dubin's refresh. Like you need that time to absorb that information because
Yeah.
the
And I
information
kind of just
is
wanna.
so large compared to the minuscule size of your brain.
Did you just
Mm-mm.
insult me?
No, I mean that like as all humanity, we have these tiny brains, but there is so much information to absorb that we just can't handle some facts immediately. We've got to think upon them because we as human beings are slow and incompetent at everything we do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Except, for human, what do you call it, conscience? No.
Conscious?
Happening?
Consciousness.
Conscious. Is that consciousness? Self,
Con-
self, fucking, I don't know this.
Ooh,
I'm stupid.
I am your consciousness, Jonas. Dude, you think your consciousness is your consciousness, but in reality, your consciousness is everybody's consciousness.
It's my consciousness.
No.
So kinda
Yes.
You
man.
lost
We,
your
we are all
consciousness.
one expression of the earth. We are but flowers blooming to express ourselves.
What am I thinking about now?
You're thinking that this podcast is radical and
The
No, I was
number
thinking- I was
7 and the color red.
No.
The
No, I was
number
think-
7 and the color red.
no, I was thinking about titties.
okay. Well, see,
The number 7 in the color
see,
red.
you were just expressing my subconscious right now because really, I just want titties, but I wasn't thinking about it, but you were doing that thinking for me. So we're
Uh-huh.
basically we're all just working together to form a greater intelligence, but we just don't realize it.
I hope that humanity doesn't destroy itself yet, so that when it does destroy itself, it'll destroy itself in like a even like worse way than it could right now.
Yeah.
Like just something
Well-
so catastrophic and awful
Yeah.
that
Well,
it will be
I
hilarious.
recently, after school, came out with a new video today, and it was pretty interesting. It was like about how the Egyptians were talking about how we're losing our connection to God, quote unquote, which whatever that is, and because of that, like humanity will fall and lose its connection with what is important, and we will begin to be under the control of our own greed and our own fulfillment, instead of acknowledging that we are part of something greater and looking around and seeing the beauty within this complex universe we live in. And that's a bit of paraphrasing, but it was just an interesting video.
Paraphrase.
I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah, a bit of paraphrasing. He basically said we're gonna collapse in on ourselves.
Which
Ah.
is kind of true.
Yeah.
Not even kind of true, pretty accurate.
Already
that will
happening.
Oh, yeah,
Been
exactly.
happening.
Right.
Yeah, there's a big chance a random meteor is gonna hit us and just kill us all. I mean,
Right, but I'm just like the mass amount of pollution and well, like the mass amount of pollution just in general, from carbon emissions to trash.
I don't know, Milo. It's pretty hot out. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, hold on. It's supposed to be the other way around.
Your
Shit.
point.
No, hold on. I did that wrong. It's only
No,
cold
man,
when I
it's
can
summer. Summer's supposed to be hot.
See, it's normal.
Yeah, it's weather inflammation, like weather changes throughout Earth. It's natural part of Earth's ecosystem is that the weather changes, and actually humans are not affecting our environment, because Earth just is whack like that.
My God.
Earth is
Ah.
just whack like that. Global warming, nah.
There's another
Repeated.
there's another good shirt we could make. Earth is just a whack like that.
Yes.
And it's a photo of the Earth like on fire, just burning.
Yes.
You guys think we'll ever get to go to another planet?
What's that?
You guys ever think we'll get to another planet?
Yeah.
I think it's definitely not out of possibility. It's certainly a possibility. It just depends on how much we want to do it and how much and like how much time we have to do it.
What do you mean by go? Do you mean like survive and
Colonizing,
thrive?
like, Mars and whatnot.
You mean like survive and thrive on Mars, or make it to there? Because I think we'll make it.
Like populate, like, I mean, I guess I don't want to speak for Jonas. What is your thought? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest.
If we get to Mars, then it will be populated, because if there's one thing that humans are really good at, it's having unnecessary
yeah.
amounts of children.
That's true.
Colonizing, it's time to colonize, my dudes.
But if they have too many before there's enough resources on Mars, they'll end up killing themselves there.
Hey, I didn't say they'd survive. I said they'd populate it.
Exactly.
Who owns Mars?
I do.
I'm pretty sure whoever starred in The Martian does.
So, like, if
So-
I wanted to buy a property on Mars, what would I do right now?
I think it'd be kind of like the West. You just go there and say, "This is fucking mine," and then you have a space shotgun. And when anyone comes over to your
Space
house,
shotgun.
you just fucking blow them away.
Epic.
It's like a normal shotgun, except it accounts for the gravity on Mars, so that it actually like works.
Nah, just does nothing.
Just the bullets just drop,
It's
or
really
they float
shit.
up.
Oh god. I'm gonna live on Venus. So it's the woman planet, so I'm gonna live there. Even though it sucks.
Yeah, isn't Venus like one of the worst ones to be on?
Yes, my head will explode, although I'm pretty sure it's a myth. That's the one from Wolfenstein, where everything sucks.
You know, it's fucking depressing. When you search Venus on the internet, you just get like women's apparel as the first thing that comes up, and then the planet as the second thing.
You know what's
Stupid.
I think
even
your Google
more
searches
disappointing?
also
when
personalized.
when you search in trap, you get like actual traps instead of the best kind.
What about when you look at images? Oh yeah, no, it's just trap mixtapes. If you look at the images, which is even worse.
That is even worse.
That hurts. It physically hurts me. Oh, and then some cameras. Good. Yeah, that's a trap. Oh no, there's a camera. I've been trapped. You know when that happens?
Trap.
My soul is trapped in the camera. Oh god.
Oh no. It's hot.
Oh, one of the other thing that comes up is Minecraft traps.
Oh,
Back to Minecraft.
yeah.
That's how Notch got the Vikings. He made all the
Oh my
Minecraft
God.
traps.
They were noobs. He was a pro.
He trapped them all to sticky pistons and murdered them.
He got the chemical weapons mod and then just melted them.
Notch
Weapons
worked
mod.
with the pre-World War II Japanese to gas the Vikings.
Nah. This was way back when the Japanese were still samurai, so Notch grabbed all the samurai and had them just like, you know,
Destroy the
slice-
Vikings.
Yeah, slice up those Vikings. Yeah, because you know the Vikings have brute force, but the Japanese have deep, intelligent technique.
Oh god.
Here's a
He trained with the blade.
Yeah.
Well, now
There
this
is no
becoming
difference
For
between a
Honor.
samurai and a blade, but they are one.
Just as there's no difference between a miner or a crafter, as they are both one.
No.
A miner and a pickaxe.
A miner and a priest.
Yeah.
Different kind of miner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
We do different kind of thinking here at Oral Seas Splooge.
Did you
Fucking
know
hell.
that Notch actually participated in many of the Japanese World War II crimes against humanity?
Notch helped
I'm totally had a good
breed,
time doing it.
He definitely did.
fleas. The plague.
Yes, Notch's job was to breed fleas in Unit 731. That was his whole thing, was just breeding fleas so that the Japanese could infect them with the plague.
No, he didn't have to poison any children with
Oh no, he definitely did. He just didn't have to. Wasn't part of his job, he just did.
He's like, Ishin, wait up. I'm coming with you.
Yikes.
She didn't like him because he was white, and you know the Japanese didn't like anyone who wasn't Japanese in World War II. But
And some people that were.
that's true. It's true.
Didn't like a lot of things.
Props to my boy Dumbhead Lee, the best.
Yeah, shout out to
best.
Dumbhead Lee.
Shout out to Dumbhead Lee, gone but not forgotten.
No, never forgotten. Should he have spoken up?
No.
No.
Should he have kept his dumbhead mouth shut? Yes. Otherwise, the Japanese would have just spared him. But did he speak out against their weird fucking log facility? Yes, he did.
I have no words. I'm out.
Fair. How could you?
Before the majesty of Dumbhead Lee, no one has any words.
Oh, Dumbhead Lee.
Cheers.
Oh, you getting a drink now too, Milo?
Nah, just water.
But
as we say in Russia, vodka is water.
No more. Yeah.
I'd like to quickly state that we are sponsored by the book
Russia.
Factories of Death, the Japanese War Crimes, Japanese Biological Warfare 1932 through 45, and the American Cover-Up.
Oh yeah, we get a lot of sponsors because of
Yeah.
our quality podcast.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sheldon H. Harris.
So,
For this sponsor.
Yes, for the sponsor of your book. It's a
I
very
bet
good
the
one.
sponsors. No.
We're
Yeah.
also sponsored by Belle Normand, non-alcoholic organic sparkling apple cider, imported from France. So
And of
thank
course,
you.
Squarespace.
Oh yeah, with Squarespace
my
you can
gift.
design a slick, clean website for very low prices and very beautiful effects. So go to www.squarespace.com/theoralseasblues today to get your 0% discount. Thank you.
Don't forget our Dollar Shave Club sponsor.
Yes, Dollar Shave Club. You can get these razors that don't actually work and just cut your skin. Try to use it.
Audible.
Oh, Audible.
Audible.
You can only
I'm
listen to
fucking
the
so
Japanese war crimes book.
so sick of the Audible ads. There's this guy on one of the ads who just stammers for like the first 5 seconds. He's like, Audible to me, it's like, well, it's more than, it's like shut up! Say what you're gonna say or shut up.
Hey
Also-
Harry, wait, wait, Harry, Audible.
Thank you.
Yes.
And don't
Thank
forget honey. The butt fever
Yes,
extension.
honey. Honey, earn cash back rewards on nothing.
All right.
Now, honey is actually pretty cool, though.
Is it? I have it, but I've never used it.
Yeah, I
Maybe I'll
have
use
it,
like,
it to
but
buy my
it like
Jacoby glasses.
it's never given me a significant discount on anything.
I think I've saved like close to $100 so far. Purchases.
Dang.
Wow, impressive. Maybe they've made it better, improved on the product. But
Jonas is sponsored by Honey. Please check out the special Jonas discount on honey.com.
What discount is free?
I don't know, you get extra free. It's
free.
extra free now.
You don't just get it for free; they'll give you money.
Now that
They'll fucking suck your dick.
dude, if only there needs to be a company that offers a duck or dick sucking. You know,
You don't get to choose who though, and you don't get to choose if they do or do not have some kind of STD.
I think it's called prostitution.
But that's no. Hear me out. Like, this is not prostitution because they're making a sale, and the sex is purely
on the side. It's
it's
complimentary.
consensual, and it's an agreement that you make outside of the sale. Exactly.
And well, so you buy a sandwich, and then the sandwich comes with getting your dick sucked.
Yeah, it's complimentary.
Yeah.
More like,
It's like
try your
extra
sandwich.
relish or something.
And the nice girl is very interested in you when you make the purchase.
She gets all sad if you decide not to. Aww.
She has this Casey sandwich buyer fetish.
You end up getting a blowjob with a woman with no teeth. You know.
That's
Well,
the best
I
kind
mean-
of blowjobs, though.
No lips.
What?
her
Lips?
face, like the skin around her jaw just is gone, and it's
We
just
we knew a kid whose mom didn't have any lips, and she'd
Yeah.
come on like every field trip, and then you'd like try to look at her, but then you'd realize that her lips were like cut off because there was scars around them, and then you'd just
Why?
sit there and wonder, like, how did that happen? Because the kid would always talk about how fucked up his dad was. Like, he said his dad showed up with a loaded shotgun to his like kindergarten one time to show how cool he was, and then got tasered by the cops. And then he talked about how his dad shot him with a BB gun multiple times. So then you always wonder, like, did his dad cut his mom's lips off?
His mom
Oh my
kissed
God.
another man. That man
Bit her
being
lips
her
off.
son. Yes.
Oh, he bit his own mom's lips off.
No. His dad bit her lips off because she kissed his son.
Gotcha.
It's got to be that convoluted.
Like just on the cheek for
Yeah.
for good night.
Yeah,
Good night forehead
you know,
kiss.
like a parental
Like a
kiss.
parent.
Like a parent, yes.
Yeah.
He's like, how dare you kiss another man? She's like, he's my son.
and
he-
one last kiss for the viewers. Good night. This has been the Oral Seats Splooge. Love y'all.